sure I'm even recording. Well, good morning, YouTube. On my way to work. Thought I'd take a few back roads instead of just bouncing down I-5. There's tons of back roads. There's multiple ways I can get to work. This one's running along the Cowlitz River. And this, look at the Canadian geese. This road pretty much just follows the river. You'll see I'll be beside it most of the way. There's a couple places where it goes out a bit, but for the most part, hangs right to the river. It's kind of cool. It can be really cold and foggy at certain times of the year coming through here. Real cold. And one of the first times I rode this year, I took this route. Holy crap. The roads were a little icy. I mean, it was perfect when I left the house, but got out here and the roads were a little icy. And the fog was freezing to everything. I have no idea what that is, but they're like digging to China. I keep meaning to do a search and see if I can figure out what the hell they're doing out there. It was just a Christmas tree farm that they hacked into. So I must have found something down there. Sure is beautiful out here. Drop dead beautiful. Lots of farm fields. Christmas. Look at all the Christmas tree farms. Look at that one in the background back there. Where's this GoPro so wide? That's a Christmas tree farm that kind of went amok. Not gonna make White House type Christmas trees possibly. What the hell was that that just crawled across the road? Is that a cat? It's gone now. Look at the swallows. How cool is that? Man, I think they're so fast. I would see them catching bugs and stuff out around our barn. They're like a bat. They can just change direction instantly. So I'll just run this a little bit longer. Oh, I'm not using the remote. I was looking down to see how long I'd been recording. So as this thing's breaking in, it's getting quite a bit more spunky. Everything's seeping in. Or is it? Nope. Excuse me. The old days they referred to it as wearing in. Nothing's wearing in. If it was wearing in, it'd be wore out in a few thousand miles. But the rings have to seep. Find their home once they seep. You get, you know, optimal compression on it. All the little grooves have to match each other. And once they do, they're get best compression out of it. I love this little road back here. It's cool as hell. Getting a lot of wind. You're probably not even hearing me. And them stripes sure look awfully fresh. That'd be terrible if you Man, you ever see what that shit does when you run over wet road striping? That's some pretty brutal stuff. I don't even know how you get it off. Anyway, I'm leaving the river now. It's going to continue on to the Columbia. I won't. No, actually, I will see it off of I-5. I really don't have a lot of time to take back roads all the way to work. It can take up to an hour to take my 35-40 minute drive. It adds a bit to it. But I don't have a lot of time to mess around. I'm gonna have to bounce back on the. Let me stop. You never know who's hiding back there. Wow, them stripes are fresh. Anyway, I'm off to work. Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Man, I got a crazy headwind through these woods. Oh, that's nuts. Man, what an insane headwind. In the woods like that, no doubt. It was kind of weird. I bumped into here this morning. Doing a little roll reversal here. I think I was still recording when I was coming through here. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the video. Quiet little neighborhood. Mountains, rivers right there. It's literally in their backyard. I may have still been recording through here. Little road though. People all hanging out there probably. Oh, this crazy bastard on the motorcycle was doing bombing through their neighborhood like that. Road can be a little sketchy because rabbits jump out at you all the time. Scare the hell out of you. You just gotta hold steady and squish them. It's pretty out here. This thing just does just like my 1200. Rear brake squeaks every once in a while. Oddly enough, these little Sportsters are kind of odd. The rear brake actually does a pretty good job of slowing things down, which is really weird. I'm not a, for obvious reasons, a heavy rear brake user. Wow, the headwind is crazy. It's like, wow. the background. The camera doesn't make it look like a spec. To me it looks huge, but it's the craziest thing. GoPro makes, if you can even see it, the GoPro, let me get some brighter sky, maybe you can see it there. Now the trees are covering a lot of it. But it's so far away due to the wide angle of this thing that this looks like a speck in the background. Sure do end up passing back and forth underneath I-5. I go, wow, a lot in these videos. That one road, that Telegraph Road, is just up the hill there a little bit. So all these are fairly close by. There's just a lot of roads out here. I-5. I don't know if you can see the cars switching back and forth up there. It's one of them old bridges like the one that collapsed up north a bit. I've seen that on the news. Whole section of bridge just wham, right in that deck. And this bridge here, man, that thing looks hell for old. Still nervous with this thing, with the shocks it comes with. It's so low, it lowers the bike to the point that the exhaust hits. So you know, at speed, you know, you bank into a turn, that you get a bit of suspension collapse. Because I haven't spent enough time with it to see where that, get a good feeling where that point's at, you know. We took in a 2012 Sportster 72 today. This thing looks surprisingly well used. It only had 1,200 miles on it. 12 something. Rode it around the building. That's a little weird feeling. And not that this would ever pick it up, but straight back through there you can see the tip of Mount St. Helens. Needless to say, 33 years ago, that stuck up quite a bit higher than that. Like another 2,000 feet. Something happened on May 18th that changed that.